Let's explore the essential nutrient categories that fuel runners. Complex carbohydrates are the perfect fuel for a runner pre and during a run. They will give you sustained long-term energy and prevent you from feeling tired toward the end of the run. This is because complex carbohydrates provide slow-releasing solid fuel to your body. Complex carbohydrates, such as whole grains and foods made from them like oatmeal, pasta, and breads, and those obtained from green leafy vegetables, starchy vegetables, such as potatoes, sweet potatoes, beets, carrots, corn, pumpkins, green peas, zucchini, plantain, and yam. And all kinds of beans and lentils are very important. These are low glycemic index or GI foods that will cause minimal alteration in your circulating blood glucose levels. They will prevent sharp blood sugar spikes, and more importantly, they won't sap your body of energy before the end of your run. A protein to carb meal in the 4:1 ratio is essential to recovery post-run. Proteins help in the recovery process immensely. They are essential to address the muscle wear and tear and muscle repair post a run. The longer you run, the more you tear the muscles, and more is the muscle repair work that the body needs to perform. If you are running a half marathon or beyond, you will need up to 1.5 grams of protein for every kilogram of your body weight. Let us assume you weigh 50 kilos, you will need about 65 grams of protein on a daily basis. The protein must be of good quality with essential branched-chain amino acids and preferably lean, such as obtained from soybeans, tofu, tempeh, spinach, other leafy greens, all types of beans, lentils, whole grains, millets, quinoa, corn, green peas, hemp, legumes, cashew nuts, almonds, nut butters, non-dairy milk, and all kinds of seeds. Additionally, it will help you lose a few kilograms of your body weight. For those runners who do not have a weight problem, plant-based proteins are highly recommended because they cause very little digestive stress. They are low in saturated fats and do not contain any allergen. Remember, it is very important to have protein to carb meal in the 4:1 ratio in the golden 1 hour window after the hard workout. Yes, a runner needs a lot of fats too, but good fats only. You must avoid saturated fats, which primarily come from animal sources. Good fats such as olive oil, flaxseed oil, canola oil, coconut, and fresh avocados are the healthiest fats to consume. Good fats decrease the chance of cardiovascular illness and keep your system healthy and satiated for a longer time. Take, for example, the Mediterranean diet, which is known to be rich in healthy fats, and therefore it is considered one of the healthiest diets. So, while fat is very important, it is always advised that runners avoid deep-fried foods, saturated fats, trans fats, and animal fats because they are known to undo the good results brought about by your physical activity. You will lose a lot of salts through sweat during the run. It is important that the salts are timely replenished much before your muscles experience fatigue. Electrolytes are any glucose drink with the right amount of sodium, potassium, and sugar. Electrolyte drinks taken 15 to 20 minutes after finishing your run will be quickly absorbed by muscles that are craving for energy. How much you need to drink during your runs to minimize dehydration depends on your body size and shape, weather, that is sun, heat, and humidity, and your sweat rate. It would require research and time to measure these mentioned aspects. Therefore, my tip is that you should drink as much as you are sweating it out. For a 10K distance, 500 milliliters is more or less an ideal figure. You can carry a sports bottle with markings to help you measure. Drinking more or less carries its own risk, which we will discuss next. Water consumption is essential for everyone, but for runners who will be sweating more than average during their high-intensity training, it is even more important. Ideally, one should aim for 3 to 5 liters of water intake, whether it comes in the form of plain water, green tea, herbal tea, electrolyte drinks, or fruit juices. All these contribute toward total water intake. Water should be consumed throughout the day to keep fluid levels constant and your body hydrated. It is worth mentioning that one should reduce dairy, tea, and coffee to a bare minimum, best if eliminated, as these tend to dehydrate the body and therefore are counterproductive in the game of running. To reiterate, drink as much as you are sweating it out. Note that excess water and sodium intake could cause hyponatremia, a condition caused by drinking excess water, which dilutes the salt levels in your body. In such a case, the purpose of taking electrolytes gets defeated. The foods we have examined so far that help pre and post a run can be classified into two types: nutrient-dense and raw foods. Nutrient-dense foods. These are nutritionally superior natural foods containing a number of nutrients such as iron, chlorophyll, all types of vitamins, calcium, fiber, magnesium, potassium, copper, and antioxidants. We have covered most of them in our discussion on complex carbohydrates, lean proteins, and healthy fats. The primary characteristic of these foods is that they are easily assimilated and can help us conserve energy and reduce stress in our digestive system. This is because such foods can be digested with less energy expenditure. When we eat nutrient-dense natural foods, we don't need to eat or digest as much as when we eat less nutrient-dense foods. In addition, when we feed the body the nutrients it needs, the brain turns off the natural hunger signal much earlier, and we are saved from stuffing ourselves. In turn, we are saved from experiencing a heavy feeling. Raw foods are those that have not been heated above 118 degrees Fahrenheit. There are many clear benefits of eating raw foods. One of the biggest advantages is that they are highly digestible, and therefore your body spends much less energy to digest them. The saved energy can be used for other body functions. The enzymes that aid digestion are killed by heating food. Enzyme production slows down with age, and if you are not eating enzyme-rich food, it becomes a little taxing for your body in the longer run to assimilate food intake. Besides this, a balanced meal with 60% complex carbs, 20% protein, and 20% healthy fats, along with 2 to 3 liters of water intake, is generally recommended. It is not how fast you run, but how quickly you recover for the next training run that is the measure of your success as a runner. More on that in the next video.